Hello, everyone. This is a wireless update. Today is January 18th, and Xbox just bought Activision Blizzard and King. Let's get into it. Now, if you haven't heard already, Microsoft paid $70 billion towards purchasing one of the biggest franchises out there. We're talking Call of Duty, we're talking Diablo, Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, StarCraft, and more. As we go down the news, we actually see a lot of other IPs joining that list, including Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, are all slated to join Team Xbox. Now, the deal isn't set in stone yet, as it has to go through certain approvals, which we'll be seeing between July 2022 and June 2023 for their fiscal year. Now, you get to see that approval or not, and by that time, Activision will still be reporting to Bobby Kotick as their CEO. Now, there's a lot of heat going towards this man, and well, let's leave it at that for right now because we're going to more of that story very shortly. But right now, let's go talk about what these changes mean for Xbox themselves. Now, this is a big purchase. That means a couple changes have to be made. And when I say a couple, I mean a lot. So let's take a look at the new division where we see Phil Spencer, who was the head of Xbox and head of gaming, is now the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, which is crazy because now Microsoft has two CEOs, which includes Satya Nadella, now including Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Now, again, Bobby Kotick will still be in CEO of Activision until the deal goes through. They're being tight-lipped on what that means now because as of right now, Microsoft and Xbox does not own any parts of Activision, Blizzard, or King. That means they have no say on how their business works. It actually will be illegal. So until then, we're probably going to hear nothing but silent mums. This is similar to how the Bethesda deal went out, in the sense that we didn't get a lot of information other than being respectful and make sure that no one's toes are getting stepped on or anybody's getting burned until everything can be said. But when Bethesda deal did finish, great thing was we heard more about what the exclusive mean, what deals were happening for cross-platform, as in Elder Scroll Online. That will still continue to be supported across all platforms. That's available on it right now. But we did also hear that new IPs like Starfield will be fully exclusive. So my guess is we might hear the same thing when it comes to the Activision deal. Now, I did say we're going to get into the whole Bobby Kotick, and we will, because he also had a response about this whole deal. Apparently, he's actually pretty happy about the deal. He sounds like this was pretty much expected. This is a great fit for the company, but he is also in hot water. If you didn't know, there are walkouts. There are people from the company signing a petition. About 1,500 employees has signed to get Bobby Kotick removed from the company as CEO. Um, that's a lot in terms of how many people from your organization want to get you kicked out. Now, Kotick has been cited to be part of the pervasive toxic culture, and also not doing anything about it. This is coming from The Verge, and also you'll see this from other sources being reported out there right now. So, right now, again, Bobby Kotick will still serve as the acting CEO. And if he happens to leave, pretty sure he's going to get a nice paycheck once he bounces out. But this seems like a good way for Activision to save some face as they're losing face as it is from having firing multiple employees, massive employees, stocks going down. On top of that, the lawsuits that they have about what's going on in the toxic culture they're showing for their employees, and with Microsoft coming in, where they again they promote culture first when in terms of they want their people to stand out. This might be a good way for Activision to be able to say, you know what, let's give it to a company that knows how to treat their employees, or better yet, maybe their games as well. Because as we know, Call of Duty every year is not the same as it was back in the day. At the same time, we also see World of Warcraft also dwindling. This is a good way for them to also spice that back up. And Overwatch 2, what's going on? We don't know. Other news when it comes to this Blizzard alliance, the Workers Alliance, which is, again, they're signing a whole petition on trying to get Bobby Kotick out of his position. Because who wants to wait that long for a burning ship, a sinking ship, to be saved? Well, not the current employees and not the people who want to see change immediately. As a report from IGN, we're seeing that the Workers Alliance were actually surprised by the purchase, but for them that doesn't change their goals. According to them, exactly in the words quoted, the news of Activision's acquisition by Microsoft is surprising, but does not change the goals of the ABK Workers Alliance. So again, this is a big deal for them. As of now, again, Kotick's future at Activision Blizzard remains unconfirmed. Tight lips right now. But many sources are saying that he may be kicked out by the time this deal is finalized. So again, we may have to wait and see. We may get some more answers as time goes through. But what does that mean for Xbox again? They're going to be taking on messy lawsuits. So this $70 billion deal isn't going to be that clean cut. It's not going to be quick and easy. We're not going to see immediate change, and it's going to be a lot. But coming from Phil Spencer, again, new CEO of Microsoft Gaming, he wants to see strong values. In his words, he personally have strong values for a welcoming and inclusive environment for all their employees at Xbox. Again, they're trying to be inclusive. They're trying to make sure that culture is strong there. And I think this is going to be a big value for Blizzard and their employees and their games. Now, let's not let all of this big news, when it comes from this big acquisition of $70 billion, the talks of just Bobby Kotick, the elephant in the room, what's going to happen next, to what's going to happen to the exclusives as well. Are there going to be exclusives? Are these games that's already there, these IPs, going to be in the same place as they were before? We don't know. But what we do know, thanks to a certain leak, probably the biggest news of today, I'm just joking, I know Activision was the biggest news. Xbox Gamepass, the new games for January were revealed for 2022. Now, we already knew some games were coming out, as in Hitman, the trilogy. That's coming out very soon. We knew that Rainbow Six Extraction, a brand new game launching out directly onto Game Pass. That's going to be actually coming soon as well, but we already knew that. Another game that was very, very celebrated when it first came out and had some great scores. If you're looking for a great game just to, top down, be able to dodge enemies, almost like a roguelike game, Death's Door. It's actually pretty fun. I tried it out. My son loves it as well. Give it a try. We also have the Paparazzi. We have Nobody Saves the World. Again, just a couple games coming out this January that's going to be very celebrated because they did well when they first came out, and they got games that's brand new coming out. What I'm excited for is the fact that Rainbow Six Extraction will be cloud, console, and PC launch at the same time. That means if I'm on the go, because I travel a lot, I can play on my phone, and I can play on my PC or on my Xbox. Win, win, win. But that's it for today's news. We'll get more to hopefully the Activision news. We'll get more information as they come out. But if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos come out, or just want to be able to converse with me and converse with everybody in the comment section, feel free. But hit the subscribe button. I'd love to get to talk more about what's going on in the gaming world. But for now, that's it. Peace.